Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Messick. What should we keep an eye on here? Ready to go now? In half up to hit. And the lefty with the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Stays alive. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Up the middle, Schneemann fires over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Oh, and he's trying for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Just underway here in Cleveland. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And there are 2 outs.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that's fouled off. Yo, 1. Hit on the ground to short. Arias. They take the force out, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple. Now Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Kwan went deep in his most recent game. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. That's in there, and it's 0-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Jose Ramirez bumps one out. His first homer of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Kyle Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles under this one. And that will end the inning. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. That one ripped right center field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Jones settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Gets to it onto first. Yep, that completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played an inning. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Ripped, but it curls foul. Rocchio went off for 2 homers in his last game. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Hoerner over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
Again, I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
In there, he's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball. He was thinking triple right away.
Gabriel Arias in the box now. Takes strike 1. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. Suzuki in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Daniel Steele.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff, off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right through there, got him. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1. We played 2 innings. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That's towards center. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ will hit next.
Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Popped up. Manzardo gets under it. He's got it. And there's two down. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. Home run number 5 on the season. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Back here in Cleveland. So in now for Cleveland, Chase DeLauter.
Hey!
Sliced hard but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Steven Kwan. Strike, woo!
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one in the air. Ramirez drifts towards it. And there's one down. Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 1.
Dansby Swanson.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. And there's a base hit to left. The run comes in from second.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 down, nobody on. Bounce to third. Ramirez tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And it's a back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Hard on the ground to first. Bush takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann, went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This ball's chopped on the ground. Horner gets him easily, ends the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Him out for the second time today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Oh, 1 down. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Throw sails over his head at first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
No, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Bouncer to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So here's Horner now.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right side. And it goes just foul. Hard ground ball. Base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, bro. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Manzardo up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that is out of play. Hard hit right side. In time to Bush, but the game is tied as the run comes in. The Cubs trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 6th. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 7th, so up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Swings through that. Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Festa warming up as well. swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position.
Shawn Armstrong will take over here. This is his third time out this year. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next come to him. Swinging a foul out of play. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. And that's fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Ryan
Rocchio leading things off and takes a strike. Bump. On the ground, right side, Horner. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Cubbies holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And there's 2 away. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Now it's Alex Bregman. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And a seed into center, that's a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. One out man at first. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 4-1. On the ground. Schneemann flips it. There's one. Double play. What a throw killing to end the inning. Here in Cleveland. So in now for Cleveland, Chase DeLauter.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Caleb Thielbar on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pointer. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
No, that's low.
The Cubs trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. Next offering is outside. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late swing, fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. He's got it, and there's 2 away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's the Cubs 3 and the Guardians 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Vesta. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tap foul at the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Here comes Kelly. Fires it to the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Pitch gets away. Finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance for the home team. Stepping up for the Guardians. Phil Maton on to try and close it out.
Yeah, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1. Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Curveball over for a called strike. Swanson fires to first in time. Last out for the Guardians in this one. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.